What makes an actor truly unforgettable? Is it their talent, their charisma, or the legacy they leave behind? Some actors don't just perform, they redefine cinema itself. They become more than stars, they become icons. Stick around as we count down the top 15 legendary actors the world can never replace. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Because legends never die, and neither should great content. 15. Robin Williams. Robin Williams was more than just a comedian. He was a creative tornado who seamlessly blended humor with heartbreaking sincerity. From his manic stand-up routines to his powerful dramatic roles, Williams could shift from explosive laughter to emotional depth in a single scene. His performances in films like Good Will Hunting, Dead Poets Society, and Patch Adams showed a range few actors could match. Off-screen, he was known for his kindness, generosity, and brilliant improvisation. He brought light into the lives of millions, and even in his absence, his work continues to inspire joy, compassion, and reflection. 14. Kirk Douglas. As one of the last true giants of Hollywood's golden era, Kirk Douglas brought a gritty intensity and undeniable charisma to every role he played. His breakout performance in Champion set the tone for a career filled with iconic portrayals of strong-willed, morally complex men. Most famously, his role as Spartacus in Stanley Kubrick's epic showcased not only his acting, but also his defiant political stance against the Hollywood blacklist. Douglas wasn't just an actor. He was a symbol of artistic courage and independence. Even into his late 90s, he remained a vocal advocate for the arts, and his contributions helped shape the very foundation of American cinema. 13. Anthony Hopkins. Sir Anthony Hopkins stands as a master of refined acting, known for his precise control and emotional complexity. Whether portraying the chilling Hannibal Lecter in The Silence of the Lambs or the tender, disoriented father in The Father, Hopkins consistently delivers performances that resonate with depth and intelligence. His voice, expressions, and subtle mannerisms make his characters hauntingly real. With a career spanning decades and numerous awards under his belt, Hopkins embodies the essence of longevity and versatility. He's an actor whose presence elevates any film, and his continued relevance is a testament to his timeless brilliance. 12. James Dean. Though his life and career were tragically cut short, James Dean became a symbol of youthful rebellion and emotional vulnerability, with only 3 major films to his name. In Rebel Without a Cause, East of Eden, and Giant, he channeled the angst, confusion, and passion of an entire generation. Dean's raw, emotionally charged performances set him apart from the polished Hollywood stars of his time. His acting felt real, unfiltered, and deeply personal. Traits that would influence generations of actors, even just play roles. He lived them on screen, and that intensity still captivates audiences more than half a century later. 11. Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando wasn't just a performer. He was a revolutionary figure who reshaped the art of acting. With A Streetcar Named Desire and On a Waterfront, he introduced method acting to mainstream cinema, emphasizing internal emotion and naturalism over theatrical delivery. His portrayal of Don Vito Corleone in The Godfather remains one of the most iconic performances in film history. Brando was unpredictable, intense, and deeply human, qualities that made every role unforgettable. Despite his controversies and eccentricities, his influence on generations of actors is immeasurable, making him not just a legend, but a turning point in cinematic history. 10. Paul Newman. Paul Newman combined movie star looks with serious acting chops, but what truly set him apart was his quiet depth and moral gravity. Whether playing anti-heroes in The Hustler or Cool Hand Luke, or aging mentors in later films, Newman brought a humanity and vulnerability that felt authentic and compelling. His off-screen life was equally impressive, marked by his philanthropic efforts and down-to-earth persona. Newman refused to be defined by Hollywood's vanity and instead focused on roles that challenged and enriched him. He left behind not just a filmography full of classics, but a legacy of integrity, humility, and artistic commitment. 9. Heath Ledger. Heath Ledger was a chameleon, an actor who could lose himself so completely in a role that audiences forgot the man behind the character. From romantic leads to raw dramas, he had already shown exceptional range, but it was his portrayal of the Joker in The Dark Knight that elevated him to immortal status. Ledger's Joker was chaotic, terrifying, and disturbingly human, a performance that redefined the boundaries of superhero cinema. His work in Brokeback Mountain also revealed his sensitivity and emotional depth, proving he could master both the psychological and the intimate. His tragic death only deepened the sense of loss around a talent that had only begun to show its true potential. 8. Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson brought an unmatched energy to the screen. Whether he was playing rebellious misfits, dangerous madmen, or broken anti-heroes. Known for his devilish grin and piercing eyes, Nicholson owned every frame he was in, delivering unforgettable performances in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, The Shining, Chinatown, and more. He had a knack for tapping into the psyche of morally ambiguous characters, making them both compelling and disturbing. His unique blend of charm, danger, and intelligence created some of the most memorable roles in film history. Nicholson didn't just act, he dominated. 7. Charlie Chaplin. Charlie Chaplin was a pioneer of cinema who used silence to speak louder than words. As the creator of the iconic tramp character, he brought laughter and empathy to audiences across the globe at a time when the world needed it most. Through classics like City Lights and Modern Times, he mixed slapstick comedy with social commentary, delivering timeless messages through impeccable physicality and expression. 6. Humphrey Bogart. Humphrey Bogart's screen presence was magnetic, marked by a world weariness and grit that resonated with audiences during and after World War II. His roles in Casablanca, The Maltese Falcon, and The Big Sleep define the tough, cynical hero archetype. Yet beneath the tough exterior, there was always a flicker of vulnerability. Bogart brought a literary depth to film noir and romance alike, and his performances are still quoted, studied, and admired today. 5. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro is the embodiment of method acting at its finest. He famously gained or lost weight, learned new skills, and lived like his characters just to bring realism to his roles. In Taxi Driver, Raging Bull, and Goodfellas, he delivered some of the most intense and transformative performances ever put on screen. De Niro's strength lies in his ability to make even the most violent or morally complex characters deeply human. 4. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman possesses a rare quality. His presence alone can elevate any film. His voice, calm and commanding, has narrated everything from Penguin documentaries to prison redemption tales, most notably in The Shawshank Redemption. As an actor, Freeman brings wisdom, patience, and a grounded humanity to roles in films like $1 Million Baby, Driving Miss Daisy, and Invictus. He's one of the few performers who can exude power and gentleness at the same time, earning universal respect both on and off the screen. His roles often act as moral compasses, guiding the audience through complex emotional terrain. 3. Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington's performances are defined by precision, passion, and unshakable intensity. Whether playing a noble hero, a corrupt cop, or a conflicted father, Denzel brings a commanding presence that makes it impossible to look away. In films like Training Day, Glory, Fences, and Malcolm X, he seamlessly blends fire and restraint, conviction, and vulnerability. He doesn't just deliver lines, he embodies characters, giving them dignity, depth, and purpose. 2. Al Pacino. Al Pacino is a legend whose very name is synonymous with intensity and power. Whether as Michael Corleone in The Godfather or Tony Montana in Scarface, Pacino brought an emotional range and inner complexity that few actors could rival. He excels at portraying characters who are torn between ambition and morality, delivering monologues and explosive scenes that stay with audiences forever. 1. Leonardo DiCaprio. Leonardo DiCaprio stands as the ultimate modern actor, versatile, fearless, and consistently brilliant. From Titanic to The Revenant, Inception to The Wolf of Wall Street, DiCaprio has tackled an extraordinary variety of roles with unmatched dedication. He's known for diving deep into characters, often pushing himself to physical and emotional extremes. Beyond talent, what makes DiCaprio irreplaceable is his constant evolution. He never rests on fame and continues to seek complex, meaningful work. So which actor left the biggest impact on you? Let us know in the comments. We want to hear your story. And if you believe in the magic of timeless storytelling, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a tribute to greatness.